Hello and welcome once again to another video from the only channel that you need to not only survive the current apocalypse but actually enjoy it. And today we're going to be talking about Sesbania, or Sesbania, however it is pronounced. We've talked about it a few times in the past, but today I'm going to give you a really good understanding of exactly what's required in order to propagate this plant so that you can have some emergency food. Now, these are the actual plants right here. And they're at about the point where they need to be pulled up because they're going to start dropping their beans. As you notice, they're dry, but they haven't opened up yet. But when they do open up, there's still a little skin in there that holds the seeds from falling out. It doesn't mean that none of them have fallen out yet. Some of this stuff started turning brown a month ago, and I've noticed that there are actually little seedlings popping up. But Sesbania has some very, very shallow roots, so it's real easy to actually pull it out of the ground, and we'll do that right now. There isn't much to the root system. You do actually have to pull it sideways. You can't pull it straight up. You're going to kind of pull it to the side. That kind of breaks off the roots that are holding it. And the method we're going to use for planting this is much easier than the method used for planting traditional beans. I don't know if you can tell it from the video, but this is not like a bunch of dead weeds. This is a debris pile. When I was clearing my yard a while back, I went ahead and threw all the debris over here. And the reason for that is this is a natural channel for water, and it was really eroding badly, so badly that a lot of my foundation is getting exposed and water's actually going under part of the foundation. So I just threw this in here to kind of hold it all together, and it will. It'll actually, as it deteriorates, it'll capture the dirt that's eroding away east of here or west of here. And these bean trees will grow up in here. We're really not growing anything in here except a little bit of taro, so there's not a whole lot to keep this from eroding. But if you notice, I'm just throwing these things in here. As those pods open up, they'll drop the beans, and the beans will sprout. They don't even have to go underneath any dirt. All they have to do is get wet, and they'll put down roots. Now, it's very unlikely that you'll find any information anywhere posted by anybody about Sesbania, Vesicaria being an edible plant, because the U.S. Department of Agriculture says they are toxic plants. However, I know that the toxin that's in Sesbania, which is a legume, is similar to the toxin that is in every other legume, such as red beans and pinto beans, which means that if you boil Sesbania, it'll remove that toxin. And in fact, Sesbania, just like red beans and pinto beans, is inedible unless you do boil it. They're about as hard as rocks, and it takes about 2 hours to get these things soft enough to eat. So I'm pretty sure they're safe. In fact, I've eaten a bowl of them with no ill side effects other than the standard issue ill side effect that comes with eating any other kind of bean. And I think you know what I'm talking about. In any case, if you see this stuff growing in your ditch, just know you got a food reserve in your ditch. And as always, if you don't want to survive, don't listen to me.